Have you ever stepped onto a bathroom scale, that cold, hard surface under your feet, and wondered, perhaps even worried, about what that number truly means? What story does it tell, and how accurate is that story? It's important to remember that number is just a small part of your overall health story. It's a single data point, not the whole narrative. Imagine two people standing side by side, both displaying the same weight on the scale. One is tall and slender with a naturally lean physique. The other is shorter and muscular, built with a solid athletic build. Are they equally healthy based solely on that weight? Not necessarily. Their body compositions are vastly different, and that plays a crucial role. This is where a simple yet insightful tool comes in handy, offering a broader perspective. It takes into account not just your weight, but it puts your weight in context with your height, providing a more complete picture. Think of it as a signpost on a journey, not a final judgment etched in stone. It's there to guide you, not to define you. It's a way to start asking better, more informed questions about your health and well-being. It's a conversation starter, not the final word. In my practice, I frequently see patients who are understandably worried about the number they see on the scale, their weight. But without the proper context, without considering other factors, that number is incomplete, a mere fragment of the whole story. By connecting weight to height, by understanding the relationship between these two measurements, we can begin to better understand what that number truly means for your unique body, your individual composition, and your overall health profile. Ultimately, it's about empowering you to make informed choices, positive changes, and healthy decisions for your own health and well-being. So let's demystify this common health measure. Let's break it down and understand its purpose and limitations, and see how it can be a positive and helpful part of your overall health toolkit, a valuable resource on your journey to wellness. This journey of understanding, this exploration of your health, begins with 3 simple letters, a common acronym: BMI. BMI stands for Body Mass Index. Body is you, mass is your weight, and index means it's a ratio, a way to compare your weight to your height. BMI isn't just about how much you weigh, but how much you weigh for your height. For example, 80 kilograms means something very different for someone 5 feet tall versus 6.5 feet tall. BMI standardizes this, giving a clearer picture than weight alone. It's simple, inexpensive, and non-invasive screening tool for weight categories that may affect health. Its simplicity is its strength. It's a quick assessment, not a diagnosis. Understanding BMI helps us see weight in context, as a guide, not a verdict. It's just one piece of the complex puzzle of health. Calculating your body mass index, or BMI, is a straightforward process. It's a quick way to estimate body fat based on your weight and height. It's a valuable tool for understanding your overall health profile. When using the metric system, the formula is quite simple. BMI equals your weight in kilograms, divided by your height in meters, multiplied by your height in meters. So, it's weight in kilograms divided by height in meters times height in meters. This calculation gives you a single number that represents your BMI. For example, let's say Alex weighs 70 kilograms and is 1.75 meters tall. We can use these numbers to calculate his BMI. First, we need to square Alex's height. 1.75 x 1.75 equals 3.06. This gives us the square of his height in meters. Then we divide Alex's weight by this number, 70, 3.06 22.9. This final number, 22.9, is Alex's BMI. It's a numerical representation of his body mass relative to his height. If you're using pounds and inches, the formula is slightly different, but still easy to manage. BMI equals weight in pounds, height in inches, x height in inches, x 703. The 703 is a conversion factor that adjusts for the different units of measurement. The underlying process is the same, whether you're using metric or imperial units. You're still dividing weight by height squared, just with a conversion factor to account for the different units. For even greater convenience, you can also use online BMI calculators for instant results. These calculators are readily available on the internet and on smartphone apps. The beauty of BMI is that it's accessible to everyone. You don't need a doctor or any special equipment to calculate it. It's a simple calculation you can do at home. It's a tool you can use to check in on your health and track changes over time. Regular monitoring can help you stay informed about your body. This simple calculation turns 2 basic measurements, your weight and your height, into a more insightful health indicator, giving you a snapshot of your body composition. Remember, BMI is just a starting point, not the whole story of your health. It's a useful indicator, but it doesn't account for factors like muscle mass or body composition. Use it to stay aware and engaged with your health, and consider it as one piece of the puzzle when assessing your overall well-being. Why is BMI so widely used? Its simplicity and cost-effectiveness make it a go-to tool for doctors and researchers. It provides a quick assessment in clinics and is easy to calculate anywhere. For researchers, BMI offers a standard way to compare weight status across large populations. It helps track trends and identify at-risk groups and guide public health policies. Schools sometimes use BMI to screen for potential health risks in children, aiming for early intervention, not stigma. BMI acts as a common language for health professionals worldwide. It standardizes communication and helps create general health guidelines. While not a diagnostic tool, its universal use makes it a cornerstone of health assessment. It opens the door to deeper health conversations. Once you have your BMI, what does it mean? A BMI below 18.5 is underweight, possibly a sign of insufficient nutrition or health issues. 18.5 to 24.9 is considered a healthy weight for most adults, linked to lower risk of chronic diseases. 25 to 29.9 is overweight. Extra weight may increase risk for conditions like high blood pressure and diabetes. 30 or above is classified as obesity, associated with higher risk of serious health problems. These categories are guidelines, not rigid rules. Other factors, diet, exercise, sleep, matter too. Use BMI as a prompt for reflection, not as a source of shame. It's a tool to help you and your doctor start a supportive conversation about your health. BMI's story began nearly 200 years ago with Belgian mathematician Adolphe Quetelet. He created the formula to study population averages, not individual health. For over a century, it was mainly used by researchers. In the 1970s, physiologist Ansel Keys found it was a useful, inexpensive proxy for body fat in large groups and renamed it body mass index. The cutoff points we use today, like 25 for overweight, were set later by health organizations based on population health risks. These are statistical averages, not absolute truths for everyone. BMI was designed for populations, not precise individual diagnosis. Its journey from social science to medicine reminds us to use it wisely and in context. BMI, or body mass index, is often presented as a quick indicator of healthy weight. It's a calculation based on your height and weight, providing a single number that places you in a category. But it's crucial to remember that BMI is a starting point, a general guide, but it doesn't tell the whole story. Relying solely on this number can be misleading and even detrimental to your perception of your health. It's important to dig deeper and understand its limitations. One of the biggest drawbacks is that it can't distinguish between fat and muscle. Muscle is denser than fat, so athletes and very fit individuals may have a high BMI but low body fat. Their weight is simply due to increased muscle mass, which is a sign of health, not the opposite. Furthermore, BMI doesn't show where fat is stored, and this is a critical factor. Abdominal fat, also known as visceral fat, is riskier than fat on hips or thighs. It surrounds vital organs and is linked to increased risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, and other health problems. Measuring waist circumference can give important extra information, providing a better indication of abdominal fat levels. It's also important to remember that standard BMI categories were based on European populations and may not fit everyone. Body composition and health risks vary across different ethnic groups. Health risks can start at different BMI points for different ethnicities. For example, some Asian populations may face increased health risks at a lower BMI compared to European populations. Therefore, use BMI as one tool among many, and consider other vital health indicators like blood pressure, cholesterol levels, blood sugar, and importantly, how you feel. Your health is more than a number. It's about balance and overall well-being. It's about feeling good, having energy, and living a fulfilling life. Use BMI to start conversations with your healthcare provider, not as the final word on your health status. True health is found in the bigger picture, encompassing physical, mental, and emotional well-being, not a single measurement. Focus on a holistic approach to health, prioritizing a balanced lifestyle that supports your overall well-being. Thanks for joining us. Don't forget to subscribe and watch the next video.